Okay, so we are 1 month into the bulk, around 1 kilo gain again. I guess today was 70.95, so just shy of 71 kilos, but it's kind of a heavy day, so I don't think I actually gained like 1 plus kilos. It will more likely be between, a half kilo and 1 kilo that I gained, which is more than enough. I'm prepared to bulk for a year, and my goal is to gain 5 kilos. So at this pace, I will get there, which is very nice. And at the same time, because I'm not gaining that quickly, I'm also able to adjust, my body, my skills to the new body weight. So I'll just do a quick check-in, and then I'm gonna go for a run. We can go to the back day. Right, that's it. I don't, I'm not able to see this myself, so I don't know yet how this is actually progressing, but I'm guessing it's 1 month. It's not going to be like an insane change. I'm just hoping to see something on my legs, mainly because my legs are my weak point. And yeah, now I'll go for that run. Today's back day. If it's anything like the last back day, then I'm in for a treat. So I'll get back to you guys when I'm home. Ooh, holy fucking shit, my chest and my shoulders are sore. Anyway, back from the run, starting the back day, just doing some warming up right now. So, I guess the first week of the bulk, my average weight was 69.8 kilos. Nice. And now, I'm starting to creep up above the 70.5 kilos. So, that's like 700 grams of weight gained in 30 days, basically, which is not a lot. It doesn't even look like I'm really bulking yet, but it's only been a month. And I think, going slow is going to be the key to a bulk, especially in calisthenics where you're using your own body weight, to stimulate your muscles. If you like gain weight quickly, of course you will feel it. Many people say, like, how the fuck can you bulk in calisthenics? Because your skills are going to go backwards. It's going to affect your performance, basically. But well, I think that's kind of like a way of thinking that stems from, you party once, you go out with family maybe, eat a shit ton of food at a buffet or something, like all you can eat. And then you come back the next day to your training, you gained 1 to 2 kilos. Of course, it's going to feel heavy, but I now gained 700 grams in 30 days. Let's call it 25 grams a day. If you gain 25 grams, you're not going to feel it, right? It's barely noticeable, even after a few days. So I really think if you go slowly on your bulk, you don't have to worry about, the weight gain and how it will affect your skills. Of course, if you stay the same weight in the long term, probably there is better progress on your skills because yes, you are lighter and it is gonna matter, but not as much as you think. And as long as you're fine with that, like it's gonna matter, but not as much, as other people say, then you can bulk and train skills at the same time. So, I mean, of course, it's a bit like it's the egg in the baskets thing. You place your eggs in different baskets and you're now dividing your eggs between skills and bulking. So the progress on both is going to be a bit slower, but still you're going to make progress, which is, it's good enough for me. I make progress with which I'm happy in both the bulk and the skills. So I have no need to maintain my weight to train the skills. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, today is a back day. I'm gonna start off with the 50 pull-ups again because holy shit, every time I've been doing them, I've been getting stronger, and if it keeps going like it has been going today, I will be able to do 10 pull-ups with 40, not 40, with 4 kilos on my feet, which is just insane to think about. So I'm just gonna do that. The concept here is just do the same volume every time. In my case, it's 5 sets of 10 pull-ups, and try to increase the difficulty. So let's go. All right, first set. I'm gonna start with a bit of a wider grip to 5 pull-ups and then move to a normal grip. All right, feels good. Okay, let's move on to 2 kilos. Get warmed up with that before moving on to hopefully 10 pull-ups with 4 kilos on my feet. Fuck. It's 10. I don't know about the form, but it's 10. Let's check it out. Okay, so according to scientists, the last set resulted in 0 gains. So I'm gonna make up for it with some controlled reps in this one. Still 4 kilos on my feet, but I'm gonna drop it after the controlled reps. Okay, so you might recognize this bar already and what we are going to do, because lately my workout has been kind of the same structure every time. But this second exercise, I'm gonna do holds and presses, is gonna be a bit different from the pull-ups in the sense that my progression is different. For the pull-ups, I've been doing the same volume again and again and again, and the difficulty has been increasing, right? But for this one, it's kind of the opposite. So the difficulty lately has been the same 4 kilo front lever on my feet. So it doesn't really increase in difficulty, but I've been trying to get a bit more volume every time with those 4 kilos on my feet. So for example, last time I did 2 sets of 10-second hold with the 4 kilo to a press. And today what I'm aiming for is to do the same, but with 12-second hold. So there's a bit of an increase there. And basically, you can use either the volume or the difficulty to progress in your training. And to progress is very important, right? Because if you just do the same stuff over and over again, well, you can expect the same stuff to happen. You're not going to grow. This is not only important for your skills to get stronger at your exercises, it's also important to build muscle. You need a stronger and stronger stimulus. So the more ways you can find, to get that stronger stimulus to your muscles, the better. So in the meantime here, I've been warming up towards my holds. I went from like a yellow band to a green band. Now I'm going to do a set with body weights, then 2 kilos. So a big warm up here, but I think that's important because if you're holding the front lever just like that and it's like to the max of your ability, you're not only putting like pressure on your lats, but also like those small muscles in the back, including your trapezius, which if you're not warmed up, you're in for a bit of pain, let me tell you. So yeah, I always make sure to warm up properly. All right, let's go. I thought that was bad. That might be worse than last time. Ah, whew, that's too heavy. Holy fucking shit. I'm inside, but I'm seeing the sky with 1,000 stars. Anyway, I tried the dip bar because it has a more fat grip. I don't know how it really affects my front lever. I feel like the front lever might be a bit easier on a thick grip like this. But nonetheless, I think it's good to practice both. It's also like a bit of a variation in the stimulus you can give to your muscle. So definitely not bad, but if I want to go for a max hold, I might have to use this one instead of the thin bar. Anyway, enough 4 kilo stuff for today. A deload might be in soon, but for now, let's just remove the weight and do some more sets. All right, going for a bit of a longer set here. No weight on the feet, so I'm gonna try and see if I can do 25 seconds. I hope that will be fairly easily still. But if not, well, then we have our work cut out for us in the future. Oof. 30 seconds, bad form at the end, but 25 was a bit too easy. Not bad, Still 15 seconds to go until 45, but we've also been training for quite a while now, so maybe if I'm fresh, I have 35, 40 seconds in the tank at the moment. I'm gonna have to start doing some more endurance-based sets where we go past the 45 seconds, and that's gonna really help. All right, holy shit, boys. If you ever feel cold and you wanna get warm in 30 seconds, try the front lever, for God's sake. Anyway, I have a band here. I'm gonna do one more set with this band assistance. We're gonna see how long the set goes, but ideally, I should be able to do like 60-second sets of this at the end of my workout. I can do it when I'm fresh, but I think when I'm tired, that's why I'm still lacking. So let's see how this goes. All right, that's it. Fuck. Too weak. Okay, so I just noticed I have to hurry and get showered and head to work. So I'm gonna do this last set of accessories. It's the hanging leg raises, 2 kilo on my feet. Like last time, every 5 seconds I do a leg raise, but I try to control the weight down. I'm gonna aim for 12 reps, which would amount to 60 kilos of under tension. But the amount of reps that I'm not able to do, I'll just tuck my legs up to lower the load, lower the intensity, and do the remaining reps. So let's go. Ah, ah. Oh, this always hurts. Okay, so that's it for today's training. A bit less volume than usual, I would say. We did 4 sets of presses, so maybe 1 or 2 sets less than usual, but hey, the front lever pull-ups were very good. Once again, a bit of progress. So I'm very happy, although, I'm starting to hit a wall with the very heavy front lever, aka 4 kilos on the feet. That's not just 4 kilos, right, that you're hefting. It's way more because it's at the end of the lever. So the effect that the weight has is like way more difficult than if you were just to add 4 kilos to your pull-up. 4 kilos on a pull-up you don't even feel, right? But if you do it at the end of your feet on the front lever, oh boy, yeah, you're gonna feel that. And I'm feeling it now too. I'm starting to hit a bit of a wall. So I don't know if it will be next time, but soon-ish, I think I will, remove the weights for like a week and deload a bit so that we can then, after that, ramp up some volume again. But yeah, very satisfied with today's training. Very satisfied with how the bulk is going. I mean, it's a struggle to eat a lot of food. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, we gained about 700 grams in 1 month, which is about where I want to be. I want to gain half kilo to a kilo every month. So yeah, very happy with that. And the strength is going up as well, even though you're gaining weight. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if you are afraid of gaining weight and, losing your skills, I really don't think you have to be, because if you gain weight rapidly, then of course, you're gonna notice it as well. But if you gain weight slowly, it's like I said, like on average 20 grams a day that you're gaining. It's really not noticeable, and if you gain that slowly, you're not gonna gain a lot of fat. It's gonna be mostly muscle or glycogen in the muscles, which is gonna help your performance. So while in theory, yes, you could make better progress if you stay the same weight, you're still gonna see progress even though you're bulking. You just have to make sure you're doing it slowly and patiently, If you go to that party, if you go to the buffet, the all-you-can-eat sushi, something like that, whatever, yeah, you go to it's all rice and it's water weight. The next day you come back, you gain 3 kilos. Of course you're gonna feel that. But that's because the weight you gained is not being put to use, It's not like an extra ounce of muscle in your biceps. It's not extra glycogen, or not that much at least. It's all just sitting in your stomach, waiting, to go down and be dumped in the toilet. So you're literally a pile of shit. I mean, the shit is yet to be made, but you get what I'm saying, right? The weight you gain is not going to be put to use in your skills. While as if you gain weight slowly, it will be put to use, because you're gonna be more energetic with a bit more body fat. You're gonna have more muscle. You're gonna have more muscle glycogen. These are all things that are useful for the body to function. So don't be afraid. You can do it. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. And yeah, that's about it. So tomorrow is gonna be a leg day. Tomorrow is gonna be heavy. Yeah, I have a couple of heavy trainings left before a small deload, but it's gonna be fun. So I'll see you then.